Today's video, a whole bunch of tips to get the best and most out of the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Let's start with this. Getting the gimbal protector, this lump of plastic, off the DJI Mini 3 Pro, it's real easy, but getting it back on, not so easy. So here's the tip, right? This is what you need to do. Get the gimbal after your flight, have the camera facing that way. See? That way. Kind of straight, more or less as close as you can get it. What you want to be concentrating on is here. These two little holes here. This is where the magic is. Start at the top, slip it in, and then pull, push. That's it, it's done. So once you practice this a few times, you are going to be able to knock it out as quickly as that. Speaking of speed and getting things done quickly, the old drones had a particular system for unfolding the legs. With the DJI Mini 3 Pro, you can unfold them whatever way you want, no particular order. Just remember, the ones at the back go this way, and the ones at the front near the camera, well, you can snap them off with a Hulk pull, but they go down, okay? Like this, they go down, simple. Keeping with things on the legs, by the way, the rotors, they kind of connect together and they're pretty flexible as you'd expect. So for these ones up here on the top, push in until they connect like that. And these ones, well, they just slide in to here. And this one slides over and they're pretty locked in, self-locking in there. And you're good to put into a bag if we had a Flymore kit, which we don't yet. To get the absolute best video quality out of this, you need to use the Cine-like picture profile, which is kind of like log, but it's not really log, but it's a little bit more washed out. Essentially, why should you use that? Because you're going to get 10-bit color out of this tiny drone. What that means, it's going to reduce all the banding in the sky and stuff, and you're going to get an amazing, phenomenal looking image. And you can grade it in just a couple of clicks. So Cine-like all the way. This is actually the background I shoot the thumbnails in for the video. Right, okay. So, best slow motion option here is 4K 60, right? It is amazing. There's less noise reduction as well being used on the DJI Mini 3 Pro in 4K 60, especially at higher ISOs, but forget that. All you gotta do if you're shooting 4K 60 in a 24 frames per second timeline or even a 30 frames per second timeline, you can slow down by 50% or even a little bit more. Here's the thing. It looks insane. So 4K 60, best option in my opinion for slow motion. There's a decent little camera lens in this. It's an aperture of 1.7, means you can get that creamy bokeh background. And if you can get that creamy bokeh background, like I'm showing now, which is just directly off of this drone, it's insane. If you can get that, that means you can actually do focus. So you can manually focus things, or you can just kind of half tap like you would with a normal camera to get the proper focus and then go drive on or fly on. But just remember that sometimes you need to remember autofocus might need a little bit of a helping hand, because if it gets a little bit then your shot's ruined. These buttons, these buttons are completely customizable. Now there's not a lot of options on there right now. Come on DJI, come on, what are you doing? Come on, like, come. Yeah, not a lot of options there, but nonetheless, you can still customize stuff here, whether that's switching to vertical video or whatever you want. So look at the features that you're going to use, and then you can just go tap, tap when needs be. And do customize it, because if it's going to make your life easier, why wouldn't you customize it? The next tip is for those of you whose fingernails look like mine. Clean but gnawed away. Yeah, I've got an awful habit of biting my nails, which means that trying to get the SD card out is an absolute nightmare out of the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Now, here's the thing, right? You can just plug in your USB-C cable directly to your actual computer, your laptop, or whatever you got, and boom, there you go. You don't have to take the SD card out, so it can live there forever until I grow nails, which will be never. The other option is just like get a knife or something, and yeah, we all know what happens then. No. So plug it in. Did you know you can actually charge one of the batteries in the DJI Mini 3 Pro in just around an hour? This is the normal battery, which will get you 30 to 34-ish minutes. Charge it in an hour. If you have, now that's the mic, if you have one of these, a fast charger. This is the DJI one because they can't be got. Pick this up on Amazon. I think it's a link in the description. I don't even know who made it. Anyway, it's got good reviews. It hasn't gone on fire or anything. and plug this into this, and boom, this will charge in an hour. So 30-watt charger, or maybe you've got a 60-watt or whatever, but anything underneath 30 watts is not going to charge it within an hour. So 30 watts and up, hour charge. If you've been following my DJI Mini 3 Pro videos for a while, indeed, actually if you've been following my videos for the last couple of years, you'll know that I always try and incorporate music, whether it's rock, hip hop, dance, whatever, right? I have never ever in the last couple of years got a copyright strike or even a hint of a copyright strike because I use Epidemic Sound. Simple, right? I use Epidemic Sound for all my music, all the sound effects, everything. Professionally produced music, top-notch stuff. There's a link in the description, and if you use the code VIC50, you are going to get a 50% discount. Just for you, a 50% discount if you take out an annual plan. That is huge. It's the biggest discount we've ever been able to offer here with thanks to Epidemic Sound. And that's just for you, 50%. The link is in the description. Make sure you use the code. Plus you get a 30-day free trial. Even if you don't want to take it out for a year, take out the 30-day free trial. The music is yours. Use it, whether it's on TikTok, Instagram, wherever. And we are talking high quality music with some amazing artists, producers, everything here. I cannot say enough good things about Epidemic Sound and their music library. It's vast. Best on the web as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, they don't pay me to say that, but they do give me a little bit of a kickback if you sign up. So that helps you support me, which helps support all of these videos. If you've got any value out of this, even if it's about how to get on that damn gimbal cover, subscribe. Hit the like button. Share it out to your friends. See you in the next one. You need to hit that harder, but I'm not breaking anything else.